Hey, welcome back, everyone. We have yet another 3 versus 3 domination game here today, and we are playing an early war domination game, which is not very common for me, especially in a 3v3. You don't see it that often. We are playing as the Germans, and we are playing as the offensive doctrine. So limited in terms of infantry that we can get kind of right off the bat because of the high prices, made even worse by the fact that we are buying this bike. But the game plan here was to rush out a recon squad out to this point on the northwest and then kind of rush the bike up to try to cut off any advance from our opponents onto our side of the map here. I like this map a bit. It can be a bit unbalanced sometimes, but I do like the fact that, you know, obviously there is this pretty wide river that does cut the map in half, run through the river, and then there's the central island that a lot of fighting happens over, and it does get very staticky at certain times with, you know, forces just kind of holding their side of the river, and then a lot of fighting in the center. Not a lot of pushing happens depending on the game, but you know, maybe we'll get a good one here. So we rushed the bike up. Teammate rushed a car up. I believe that's, oh god, MG13 car. I don't even know what its name is. I don't know early war vehicles that much, other than kind of like the traditional ones, more or less. Looks like on the other side of the river, we've got another vehicle rushing up from our team to cut off these conscripts that we're running. Coming another bike, which is kind of crazy. Teammates are doing fantastic. We got someone in the center, someone out on the far left. Actually, two guys going to the center technically, with just a couple singles going out to the left to hold the river crossing. We have made it to the point, which is great. They're making their push into the open water. You can't throw smokes in the water. Doesn't do anything. So he smoked out his side of the riverbank, but he's just kind of rushing up as we've got the car still. Our bike went down, but we do have the MG34 from the FLAKwagon squad up, along with a rifle. And I did pull out mines, AP mines from the box, so hopefully we can get enough of those mines down if our blocking forces here do fall. We'd split off the MGs as well, as you can see there, and set the other MG team from the FLAKwagon squad on the rocks on the left. So these conscripts are just getting shot up from 3 different angles with MGs, which is fantastic for the start. We're holding them onto their side, and our boys have pushed up very far in the center, which is lovely to see. We're getting quite a few mines down as well. We do have enough MP to get something here. I was thinking another squad. I'm also thinking a pack 36 because of timing-wise, we're almost up to 5 minutes gone already. We're going to start seeing some light vehicles here soon. So I'm going to go with a pack 36 and a Kettenkrad and get that up. And look at that. What do you know? You've got 2 gas trucks coming. I'm immediately going to pull back the 2 guys that were kind of holding the riverbank. One of these is... Actually, these are both... Oh my god. The quad Maxims. 8 Maxims just gunning our guys down. I am direct controlling the Kettenkrad here to get it going as quickly as possible on this road. For anyone that doesn't know, if you hold left shift in first person, you will go faster when driving, especially on a road. You can do it as well off a road, but especially on the road. Direct control on this guy, trying to ambush the first Maxim as it comes up with the MG, but unfortunately we do go down. Ran out of ammo there. Our mines are set up. There is a slight gap in the center. We'll get the nade ready, but let's see. Woohoo! Couple die. We get the nade off. Force the other one into a mine. Trucks. Gazes are still coming. They're trying to cut us off. We do not have any infantry. Our teammate does have a light tank coming up as well. I believe it's a Panzer 1. We're going to get an infantry squad up there now. And with the pack 36 set up on the road, we are going to start taking out these trucks. Pull the driver from the back truck. Do enough to hull break it. There's the Panzer 1 rolling through. Those cool MG34s. Trying to see if I can hit this other one through the roof. But I don't think we can pen. And the next zone does pop on our side here. So we will be fighting over that. Although we did get the first one. We did hold off. We held them off long enough to be able to, which is great to see. Panzer 1 is rolled in. There is infantry pushing him, but he is contesting. And there's a guy right here as well. Oh, thought he was closer to the rock. So there's one guy that made it through our mines. We're going to set the Pak 36 up right on this reverse downward slope to get a shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, reload, reload. I don't know why I switched to HE. I would have been. Oh my god. That's ragdoll. Set off quite a few AP mines there. We did enough to take out the quad maxim before we went down, thankfully. That was very effective, to say the least. Now our Pak 36 is firing HE. And we are going to get another Panzerschütze squad up. As well, we're just going to keep funneling in infantry now. I don't know what he's saying. This was a rare early morning game for me with time zone differences. So this is I believe a pretty much fully Russian lobby, or Eastern European lobby. So by all means, if anyone can tell me what they say, I'd love to know. Not sure otherwise, but pretty sure he's telling me to get infantry out here, I would assume. We're setting up the Pak 36 up top on this mountaintop. We set up a couple guys with an MG up top there as well, and the rest of the guys are rushing into the point with some smokes. There are 2 BTs rolling through the water, so hopefully the Paks are gonna, or our Pak can do something here. Panzer 1 is tanking shells. Detonate the first one. Very nice. Second one did not make a push across the water. If they had coordinated, they might have been able to overwhelm this Pak. But our infantry, especially the guys up top, are really doing some good work. Although they are still holding us off. But we are taking them out one by one, although the BT-5 is taking out a couple of our guys here. But, oh, and that nade is going to get 2 of our guys. Though we do get him back with a couple there. We did ask the Pak to set up a defensive position just in time because this BT-5 is firing at us. And we're just going to pull back as the defensive barrier goes down there. The sandbags do fall. We've lost a lot of the infantry, but we do have more guys coming up here right now as well. And our teammate is bringing over a second tank. It's the Panzer 35, though that may go down pretty quickly to that BT. As more infantry are coming in. We're very close to getting a Deutschland squad, so I do hold off to potentially grab that. And we're going to roll up the Pak 36. Kettengrad's got a very nice move to get around. He is firing HE. We do not have line of sight, unfortunately, here. We will have to move. But we are still holding this point. Looks like the 35T did go down. Or probably a 38T, actually, not a 35. I think it's the later variant. He's trying to hit the Pak. We got to be very careful here, and we do have HE loaded as well. We're switching over to AP, though. See if the AI can maybe take him out while we micro over here for a second. Do get a shot onto the turret to get a crew. 2 crew, actually. Now there's an AT gun there as well. He's backing off. Gun might be down. They're out of range of that light howitzer. 45 mil, maybe? I don't really know early war Soviet vehicles either. Or AT, I guess. And we did lose the driver on the Kettenkrad, so we can just recrew it though if we need to. But I definitely want to get the infantry out of this point as quickly as possible. They don't really have a lot of reinforcements in at the moment, though they are coming, it looks like, based on these smokes. So there's another rush coming up. We're in range to potentially go at the AT gun that they have. We will try it. I'd like to take it out as these guards are making a push across the river here. I believe they're guards. Either guards or mountain guys. We are getting some nice hits. We do decrew it. Oh, they're Cossacks. Our Cossack takes a HE to the face. AT gun is recrewed. And I'm going to pull in a Jaeger squad, get them up instead of the Deutschland. We'll get our top tier infantry. We desperately need it considering they keep funneling in. We haven't been able to really stop them. And our numbers are starting to dwindle here. But our teammate is supporting us, which is lovely to see. There hasn't been much fighting over in the center or on the left. I honestly think we're probably facing all three players on the other side. And it's really just been us and the one teammate that's been helping. So much appreciated, man. Thank you. Love to see it. Love to see the extra support on the point as another wave comes in from them. So your infantry and the 30 AT are much appreciated, man. Thank you very much. And we do get some decent names here to kind of hold them off. And I believe the 30 AT is now in a decent position to also kind of shell these guys with HE, which is lovely. But we do call in a 2-centimeter truck of our own. We get some counter infantry and light vehicle support technically. Well, that would be nice to have. Game plan, obviously, with the offensive doctrine, I want to use the big boy 8.8 flak track that the Germans get with early war. I feel like that'd be a great option late game in this map, just sitting from one side of, my side of the river to their side, just shelling whatever tanks they get or positions. That should hopefully come in handy. Looks like we do have 2 BTs yet again. Second one does make an appearance, and our 2-centimeter flak truck is here to start putting some 2-centimeter rounds into the infantry in the river. We've moved up the Pak 36, and it is getting some decent shots. Looks like a side shot as well, maybe taking out that track. And the Gebirgsjäger are here as well. Nice shot on that one. And the 38T is making a suicide rush. Oh, now he's tracked. He may have been tracked earlier, but he's definitely tracked at the moment. He is down. The other one is backing off. Looks like we will finally recontrol this point. The AT gun is back up. Looks like he's repairing it now. Oh, no, it is fully crewed and able to fire. 30 AT's got to be careful. Yeah. I just saved you, my boy. God for that as he does run it over, although there is something else further in the hill that we do not have in our vision at the moment, as I want to take advantage of finally pushing these guys back and starting to retake my side of the riverbank. We have seen the most fighting here, obviously. We are going to pull out some AP mines. We're going to smoke out in this area, and we're going to start mining the approaches while we have a break in the fighting. Sure, we will probably get another point over here at some time, and they will make another push, I'm sure. So we better be prepared. We're going to smoke out. We're going to dig foxholes. Dig in. The 38T does go down. I believe that is to a another BT5. I don't know how many of these guys got. We're only going BT5s. And we're going to move the Pak 36 up onto the right. Towards the 38T goes down. 2-centimeter moved up a little too far, so he is going to go down there. Oh my God, there are 4 BTs up. One of them did just go down to our teammate. There are still 3, as we do lose the flak truck there fully. We're gonna get this pack 3. It's already got 4 vehicle kills and 19 infantry kills. It's insane. Kachoooow is back up though. 74 infantry kills already. We've got guys across the river on the right getting us vision. He's lost one. They've lost one of the BTs. For some reason, we got a little stuck on that pine tree there. We do also have, I believe, it's a Panzer IV on our side. 1 BT's moved up. We've got a Panzerjäger 1 up on top of that other ridge in the center, getting shellacked by the BTs. We did hit this one. Panzerjäger takes out 1. Ah, we are just short to take out the second one. We're going to push for the home point, which isn't good. We do have at least 1 18-8 here. Let's see if we can get this going. Ah, we're short. Damn it. A regular nade. It's not going to do anything. Damn. We would have had that. But the Panzerjäger and the Panzer IV short barrel is coming over. So they will both finish him off, thankfully. They got the crew as well. And there is 1 more here. So let's see if we can get this Pack 36 up and at least get 1 kill. We are at 2-2. We will pull in the Panzer III-H. We'll get it up onto the side. And we will now pull in a Deutschland squad and get them up. There are quite a few vehicle wrecks around, including a AAA I'm going to try to steal. But we are going to take out the BT along with the Panzer IV. There is a heavy AA gun, I guess. Mid-tier, tier 2 AA gun as we do. Oh, man. Oh, it is the 78, 76, the M1058. Or M1938. Whoa. 58. Jesus. Blind. Blind as a bat. That takes the pack out. So our heroes do die, but they did their work. Now we're going to start putting down some 18 mines as well. And we'll get a couple guys repairing this gas AAA to have a quad maximum our side. So at this point, the Kachoooow is kind of useless. Don't really need it, so we're just going to bum rush it across the river to kill it and get the CP back. And we're going to set up some mines further down, more towards the straight path across the river where I'd kind of expect them to come. And we're going to start sending a couple single guys across the river to try to put the stress on them to make their approaches more towards us. They do get the spawn point, or at least 1 right now. I think they've actually gotten 2 on that side of the map, considering they did get 1 cap at the very least. As they do even it up here. We do still have the point advantage, though, considering how many vehicles we destroyed on the side. And we are going to suicide the Kachoooow, as you can see across the river. Panzer IV actually does something to allow us to get through here. Oh my god, there's a flat. So they got 2 flak guns. He hits his own guys, and we were able to get the self-destruction off in time. We might kill that thing, man. That is so cheesy if we do. We do have the Panzer IV here, our Panzer IV as well, which actually may have been what took out the guys to allow them. No shot we did that, man. Crazy. So we do get it. It's down. Wild. We killed one of those with a self-destruction on the Kachoooow. Paid for itself, man. It paid for itself, towing the Pack 36 and now destroying a DP by, I don't even know, that's probably defensive DP, I guess, for Soviets. We're playing 3 Soviet players, to my knowledge, considering everything we've seen. 2 defensive, maybe? There is another one up there, though. Oh, no, maybe it didn't die. Maybe we just killed crew, because it's pulling back on that right. Oh, man. Maybe it didn't pay for itself. That sucks. Got a little excited. I didn't see it in the kill feed. Damn it. Close, though. Made him run. And we're going to now relinquish the MGs from these vehicles that are still here and repairable, but I'd rather just take the MGs from them at this point. But we've got a decent position here. Also grab this one from the bike. Quite a few MGs. Really don't have much to worry about considering we've pushed them back and we do have a couple tanks here in support. They do get the next position though on their side of the riverbank, so they're getting pretty lucky with 3 over there now. But we've got a great position in the center. I don't even think they really pushed the center, unfortunately, because they went all in on this side and they failed there. The Gaz AAA is out of repair kits and it's got a lot of things that need repaired, so we do take them from that bike. So we'll get repairing. Get this thing up and moving. We do move the Panzer 3H up to engage with HE. Looks like our teammates Panzer 4 is moving, which is totally fine. We really don't need it at this point. We've been able to stabilize and dig in, so it's going to be extremely hard for them to get back out. We do have a BT-5 going up against the Panzerjäger. Could be an even fight, potentially. All that BT-5 needs to do is pen the lighter armor of the Panzerjäger, and it might take him out. Although it does look like he does go down. BT-7, actually. Maybe the BT-5. Just a tank graveyard over here, though. Look at that. There's at least 5 BTs, potentially, in this one area. 6 BTs. And we're taking advantage of the openings they're giving us here to get more infantry across this river. They could get infantry up on that that raised ridgeline over on the right and have been preventing this, but no, they do not. We were able to just kind of funnel on this right side and take advantage of it. Even with that heavy AA gun, watching the approaches here. Guys that push the center are not in the best position, to be fair, though. But we are A-okay. We got plenty of guys in reserve as well, so if they do wipe those advanced guys out, we will still be able to hold this bank, hopefully. There's a plane coming in. It is a recon plane. So I am going to move the Gaz AAA that way. We have a medium to heavy AT gun going up against a Stug. Short barrel Stug. And I didn't realize we'd be moving this slow with the back wheels out, which is slightly unfortunate. So we are not going to get up to that recon plane quick enough. Maybe we'll get there eventually if it's still around. It looks like our teammate did call in a 2-centimeter. Boys are pulling back the tanks that they've got as well up on the ridge in the center. We might be able to sneak a guy up here on this on this right side. We are going to try with that frontal guy. We're smoking out as well, trying to give him a little bit more area of opportunity to do so. And we will put him on hold fire so he does not shoot. And we're just going to repair this gas. See if we can get it going a little bit quicker. We did call in an officer. We're going to move him over to the right and see if we can get line of sight further up. No point in us pushing the Panzer IV over, especially given that AA gun, which is just going to shred us as we get bogged down in the water. And there is the second one. There it is. He does have 2. We're not going to push with him. We're just going to keep him there. We don't really have anything DP-wise to take that out. Plenty of MP, though. So we are going to get a medium artillery piece, which is rare for me. And we are going to bring it down with an ammo truck and an empty artillery piece there. It's not something I normally would do, but we are going to do it here. I feel like it is a good map, and we've got a decent position with MP to spare. If we need to, we can also bring in a Panzer Pioneer squad in the half track from our DPI. Looks like he was moving up the AA gun to go to Panzer 4, which, Panzer 3 actually. It's not a Panzer 4 if I've been saying that previously. I do apologize. Panzer 3. We will pull him back. Boys are running out of ammo. If they were across the river, I'd move them back into the point, but as of this time, I mean, they're only going to be really good for the grenades. We're going to try to move that guy on hold fire up. He might be able to get a nade on that AA gun. And let's see if we can get this gas in range to open fire on these guys. Just get this one. And of course, we run out of ammo at the most convenient time possible. And he hits our wheel to just negate everything we just did. Thank you, kind sir. So we will park this bad boy, the left hitch, 10.5 centimeter, LEFH. I don't know how you pronounce that. Let me know, my German friends, if there's a way to pronounce the abbreviation of it. And they are making a push to try to take us off this side of the riverbank now. We've got a couple guys with nades. We're going to first try to fire at the AA gun. Take that out. That is a more important piece. Then we get the Panzer 3 back into the action. And he is pulling it back. And we're going to use these guys and throw as many nades as we can until we are out. Try to keep them here. The 10.5 centimeter is hitting the guys on the gun. We are going to get some reinforcement infantry up. And we get a direct impact on it to wipe it out. So that is one of the two guns down now. There is still one more. Unfortunately, we cannot see it. The officer is a little too far away, although we do see a Maxim set up on the other side of the bank. We will switch targets over to that. Some of these guys are out of ammo, so we will just move them back to the convenient ammo crate that we have. Oh, nearly. 10.5 almost direct impacts again. And it looks like he's backing off now that the Panzer 3 has shown itself again. We are just in a very good position on this side of the river. And he didn't even clear us completely off. We've still got a couple holdouts, two guys at least, including a Deutschland guy with the G34. So we're holding, baby. We're holding. We've dug in. It's hard to get us out of there now, like little rats. And this is what I feel like Nachamala kind of turns into, like I was saying. You just kind of hold your side of the riverbank, and wherever the points are, you try to make a push. But it kind of gets a little unbalanced in a way, because one side may end up getting more lucky spawns than the other. But I still like it. I don't play this map that often. As we're trying to zero in on where I thought the AA gun was, we do get a nice hit to get two of the guys on it. And this is just completely in the dark guessing from where it was originally. I didn't know if he'd moved it or not. We do overshoot there, not getting any. And we do have our reinforcement Gebirgsjäger squad up. So we'll set up the MG in the back, and the rest of the boys will make a push over. As we do hit the Maxim at the most convenient timing as we're doing this. But we're going to smoke right at the edge of the bank on their side. So that should at least give us cover as long as the AI doesn't see us. And we can get in here and utilize it. And there are just clumps of infantry of various types laying around here that we will start to shell. But he's smoking out. Looks like he's going to try to push us off the bank here, going head-to-head with us. Probably not the wisest, considering we have support and he doesn't. We are at tier 3, and the next spawn is in the center, which we do have firmly under our control. They almost may have been better off giving up this this side push at the start and having at least one guy trying to go secure the center. Probably would have been the better idea, better play in their position, that they'd still be fighting over the center. But we do see a T-34 come out. Oh, there's also a flamethrower here. Glider infantry, top tier infantry here that we're going up against. With T-34 support now as well. That may be a bit of a problem. Looks like they did spot our sneak guy, unfortunately. And we are going to go down there. The AA gun is back. Oh, actually, two T-34s. They got two T-34s coming up at us. I do not like the odds of going up against it with our Panzer III, so we will pull in the 8.8 centimeter flak SDKFZ 8. Could be more than enough to go up against it. The 7.5 centimeter also has heat. Not heat, AP? Got something. AP or heat if we need to use it if they get too close. Looks like there hasn't even really been a push over on the left, which is crazy. No spawns on our side over there, but on their side there have been. Which I think is the way it's designed with this one. It goes kind of diagonal down the center. But they are making a very heavy push now. Including infantry coming. We get a near direct impact on that T-34, and we will switch over to the APHE. As it is starting to make a push towards us. I think he went a little too close for comfort. So we are going to pull back. We were unable to get far enough up. And he does hit the mines, thankfully. But between the Panzer III and any guys with AP nades, I don't think so. We do have the FLAKwagon here. And we gun him immediately. One more shot should finish. And does finish him off as we immediately ammo rack him. And we will move the 10.5 centimeter back up. And we're going to go for the other T-34 with the FLAKwagon here. No idea what he said. Maybe something about bells. Fair. Yada, yada, yada. They have a KB2 though. I had noticed the FLAKwagon to switch to HE because I didn't ammo lock them, and we use it to get a nice shot on the infantry coming, and they're not quick enough to micro the T-34 out of the way before we're able to get two shots on it. We didn't want to set the engine on fire there, but they are dismounting. The infantry is now without support other than the other AA gun. We were going to try and finish it off, and we do. Either that or they self-destructed it. I don't know, one or the other. But we do have reinforcements here. We do still have a hold on the other side of the bank. This is getting out of hand. They're not even really behind in terms of cap zones. They're only one down, but it's the fact that we've established positions and just been decimating them as they've made their pushes. They're not the best in terms of pushing. They probably should have saved up for some RD, or if their defensive doctrine gone with some counter RD, if there's any in that doctrine, to get rid of the 10.5 centimeter. Or even a field howitzer would have been great on this side of the map. Set it up on the ridge, get that in combination with an artillery piece. They would have been able to stop my pushes, and it would have been a completely different game on this side, as they are in complete rout. We do see the KV2 on their side in the middle pushing our boys. The 10.5 hits a dish stand on the top ridge. We're just getting very nice shots. Already 20 infantry kills for that thing. And we've now established ourselves as we get the next point on our side as well. Now we'll move in the big boy gun to cap that. We do have a plane coming in. We see an AT gun. Oh, it looks like the KV's tracked. He's going to take out the KV. That sucks. There goes their KV. 2? See one offensive guy on their team. No idea what the other guy's gotten, although could have been the AA guns. Maybe they're both going defensive AA guns, like I was saying. There's no infantry on this other side of the bank, so we're gonna rush most of our guys over now as the KV's cooking off. Wonder what did that. Maybe he's even barbed wiring, as you just briefly saw there in the center. That's how much time they gave us to start digging in as well. And now we're gonna start pushing towards the south with these guys. We're gonna start folding in this flank. Push them back to the upper ridge lines. And we'll dig in on this side of the bank. Let me know what he says. Another complaint, I'm assuming. Another anger at his teammates, maybe. I don't know. Something or other. But we're going full steam ahead. Says okay. I think that means okay, okay. I think that's the same language. No difference. Hopefully. We're gonna move up the 10.5 centimeter. Something or other. GG's. Yeah, I assume something with GG's is that finishes us. Holy, 181. All the fighting on our side. Pack 36, hero of the day for us. But I hope you guys enjoyed this very fun early war game. We will see you on the next one.